So girls, how you doing? Let's do another pick a card. And today I don't know why I'm absolutely struggling to do this one. Do they have any regret? Interesting. Could be triggering as well. So stay cool, okay? So it's just tarot, as I always say. Let's see. 1, 2, 1, 2. Pile number 1. Do they have any regret? Three of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and Temperance. Well, yeah, I would say they have regret because there was what they have obviously a certain level of frustration. So things are not going the way they would like them to go, right? They're frustrated, so they may regret something. Maybe they didn't catch the opportunity with you, or they didn't know how to maneuver around you. You're the Queen of Wands, my female, doesn't matter. You're very charismatic, vibrant, amazing, gorgeous, you name it, super sexy, and at the same time very humble. So do they feel that they missed a boat with you, or do they feel they were so impressed by you they didn't dare, thinking that you could find someone better, or maybe they will be always checking out if you don't have someone else because people look at you. Has nothing to do with you, that's their own obviously insecurities. Okay, with Temperance, I think they try maybe to find a certain logic. They're trying to rebalance their emotion, not being so jealous maybe towards other people looking at you, maybe less insecure as well. Let's see. I think they have regret, but do they know what to do with it? I'm not sure. Okay, so we have here the Nine of Wands. So they put a lot of responsibility on themselves. Maybe that the way they were, keeping themselves busy and not thinking too much about you and them. They probably trying to carry on with their life regardless, trying to forget you, trying to ignore you, whatever. Okay, so but with the Seven of Pentacles, we know the deal. I mean, we have this card a lot since June. I don't know when you're watching this, but it's really heavy lately. The idea of like, I can stay where I am, or I can take a leap of faith. And I think the leap of faith is really going towards you, but they didn't make that decision. They stay in the middle. Do they have regret? I would say yes. Queen of Pentacles, you're someone very grounded. You don't need them. You self-sufficient. You also, very truthful, trustworthy. That's the thing. And therefore, if they try to, navigate a bit too much around you, not saying the full truth, then you wouldn't be very keen on that kind of stuff. This is not your cup of tea, right? So, King of Cups, yeah, they're on the fence. They don't know what to do to actually engage with you, or rectify, or even communicating altogether, say anything. For me, they have regret, but they don't know what to do. They don't know what to say. Judgment, they have to go to the core of themselves and obviously be, I think, trustworthy towards themselves first and then towards you. Are they going to do that? It doesn't look like it. At the moment, they're still in a cave. I'm not saying never say never anyway, but I feel this person is hiding still. That person understand, yes, if only blah, 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 but never did it. And they can spend Christmas over that. They can stay in a cave as long as they want. For me, they have regret and they're not doing anything about it. What can I say, right? Nothing I can say about this one, right? Whatever, that's the decision. Silence says a lot. So if they do not communicate with you, if they're not even intending to converse with you, then I'm sorry, but what the deal, okay? Pile number 2, does it have any regret? We have the Star, we have the Eight of Cups, and we have the Hierophant. Well, I would say yes, because they look up to you and you are the light at the end of the tunnel, and they're stuck in the tunnel. They need to balance their emotion. They're not very keen or not very good at that. They need to leave behind a heavy weight and do an introspection and liberate themselves from something really heavy, and that could be their childhood. For me, there is a kind of a future with you too, because the universe wants you to connect. There's also an idea of healing, growing, learning, self-development, all that kind of thing, therapy, all that kind of healing stuff, which is great. So that means that maybe they want to rectify what happened in the past, if it's possible. Excuse me. Excuse me, George is here. We have a 9 of Cups, so it's a wish granted. I do feel like they have regret and they want to do something about it. They don't want to stay with that regret. They want to actually act on it, okay? So Ace of Cups, yeah. They had love at first sight with you. They were overwhelmed. They didn't really know what to do with it. Maybe they were stuck in another relationship at the time. But they cannot, disregard that kind of emotion. This is really enormous. It's a tsunami of emotion, okay? So Ace of Wands, a lot of passion, a new beginning now maybe as well. They say, I don't want to carry the heavy weight on my shoulder. I want to go for it. I want to move forward. I think that person is motivated to grow, and they're motivated to become a better version of themselves, which I think is quite amazing. Yeah, there's a lot of healing. Yes, maybe they had a karmic debt to pay off. Maybe they were with a karmic when they met you, and then of course if they had love at first sight, oh my goodness, right? Well, I think, yeah, they have regret here because it's an idea of looking at a past love that could have been the most romantic thing in the world, but you just stay there. But I can't forget this love, and I maybe want to reconnect with that love. They thought that you're out of the league. Maybe that's a regret there. And they want reconciliation. They want reunion. In my opinion, they do have regret, but they do something about it. And that is amazing. That's what we want, isn't it? On this note, have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah. Ciao.